Hello there, people. I am here for my Raw review for June 1st, 2015. And I gotta say, it was a lot better of a show than last week. Pretty good show tonight. Um, well, let's just kind of get into it. The show starts off with the Authority. They're pretty mad about Ambrose taking the title. They call Ambrose a thief because they bring up the time he stole Rollins' briefcase, the IC title a few months ago, and then they say they either will fire him, or Triple H gets on the mic and says, or Ambrose can give the title back. I guess on camera after the show, he says he says that if Ambrose better have the title by the beginning of the show. So Triple H calls out Ambrose. Ambrose doesn't come out. And then Reigns comes out and pretty much says that calls Rollins the worst champion. And Reigns pretty much announces that Ambrose wants a match between him and Rollins in a ladder match at Money in the Bank. And Rollins just accepts it. And then he pretty much says he doesn't need anyone, he doesn't need the Authority. I really hope this leads somewhere, but since the end of the show, it's not looking like that. It's looking like it's just going to be another typical I really was hoping this could lead to something. And then Rollins says fine, and he can do anything on his own, and then he walks off, and then Triple H announces that if Reigns will be in the first match, and if Reigns loses, he's out of Money in the Bank. So his first match of the night is Reigns versus Barrett. It's a pretty good match. Reigns wins via spear, and then after the match, they announce that he'll be in another match against Mark Henry. So I guess Mark Henry's heel now, even though he was just a babyface 24 hours ago. Whatever. And then Byron Saxton interviews Nikki, and then Paige challenges her pretty much for a title match, and then Nikki accepts it. So, and then Ryback comes out, says a few words, and then he pretty much just challenges pretty much the competition. He's kind of doing the whole open challenge kind of thing now. It seems like everyone's doing it now. Then it was The Miz who accepts it, but then Big Show comes out, knocks out Miz, and then challenges Ryback, so they'll probably gonna have a match at Money in the Bank. So is Big Show and the Authority? I guess not. I guess because he didn't even come out with them tonight, so I guess he's no longer in the Authority. But I'm so sick of it. I don't want to see this feud. I would have rather see Ryback and Sheamus. And I understand that Sheamus is in the ladder match, but I don't want to see this. I'm sorry, I just don't. But whatever. Big Show walks off. Kevin Steen comes out, talks about his victory over Cena. He brings up his kid being a Cena fan, and then he pretty much brings up that is blind worship. He pretty much does a typical Cena as a phony, like pretty much any anti-Cena person. Cena's nothing but a phony, and that he acts like he's a real-life superhero. And cuts a pretty good promo, and then John Cena comes out. Calls Kevin Cena jackass. See, this is what I don't like about Cena. The dude beats you fair and square. And you go, oh, you're such a jackass. Like, come on, Cena. And then he talks about, oh, what I say isn't just a slogan. It's the same Cena promo. And I guess he shouts out someone who has cancer in the crowd who had, like, I'm a cancer survivor or something like that. Or fighting cancer, one of the two. This is why I don't like Cena. Like, come on, dude. The dude beats you fair and square, and you have to come out and be like, Mr. High and Mighty, and I'm not really liking that they're having an immediate rematch. You know what I want to happen? I would like the go home show before Money in the Bank, I guess, which is next week. But Kevin to come out there and then like attack Cena, but like really brutally beat him up. And then not just because I hate Cena, but I think then like Cena can't compete at Money in the Bank, and then they do it at Battleground, because I don't want an immediate rematch. I think it's like, come on, you don't need to do series. Like, I say save it till SummerSlam. That's just me. Save it till SummerSlam, but whatever. And then they're about to brawl, and then Kevin walks out. So it's a good segment, though. You know. Then a New Day brag about winning, and then of course they bring up a hometown team, because that's what heels do nowadays. And then Dolph Ziggler comes out. Originally it was supposed to be Ziggler and Kingston, but New Day jump in after Ziggler rolls up Kingston, and then Primetime Players save Ziggler, and then they have a 6-man tag, and Primetime Players and Ziggler wins. So it looks like Primetime Players are going to be feeding with the New Day. I guess I don't mind it. So then we have Reigns versus Henry. It's a pretty short match. Reigns wins via countout after Superman punching Henry. But then Henry goes heel and attacks Reigns after the match. I don't get it. I don't know why Henry's like bipolar. He was babyface last night, now he's heel. And then we have the this weird Sonic commercial. Oh my god, it's not funny at all. I don't want to talk about it. And then we have Nikki versus Paige. It was a pretty good match. But I didn't like the ending. I get they're probably gonna have a match at Money in the Bank, but why not? I don't know. Do something like a no contest, or they both get hurt outside or something. This was lame. You had Brie dress up as Paige, not Paige, Nikki, sorry, and then rolls up Paige. It was stupid. It was really. I'm sorry. It's kind of a stupid way to end the match. You know, it was just kind of lame. It was a good match though, but so is she heel now? I think they're having Nikki. They're probably having her keep the title till, because they want her to beat AJ's title run, which is 295 days. I think that's really why. And then we have Randy Orton and Sheamus. It's a pretty good match, but Sheamus gets DQ'd because he hits Randy with a chair, hits a bro kick, slams him into the barricade, and then bro kicks him. So then we have Bo Dallas versus Neville again. I don't care. Neville wins. And then we have the main event, which is Reigns and Wyatt. It was a pretty good match. Of course, the Authority come up and they're on the fucking ramp, and then they come down with Reigns. It's like about to win. They, of course, Kane and J&J try to get involved, but Wyatt gets thrown into Kane and then spear, and then they're about to attack Reigns, and then Ambrose comes out for the save. They clear house. Ambrose walks out with the title. So, pretty good Raw. You know, I would say an average Raw. So yeah, guys, I'll do Trey's rants, which will be, of course, tomorrow. On Thursdays now. So this Thursday I'll be doing Trey's rants. So until then, guys, I'm signing off.